Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about another type of graph, and that is a circle graph. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they look like. So here what I've done is I have constructed a circle graph about the day of a college student. And again, this is not from any credible source. This is just something that I made up. So a circle graph is used to show how a total amount is divided into different parts. And visually, each part of the circle is called a sector. It's kind of like a slice of pie, per se. The size of each piece relates to the fraction of the whole that it represents. Here for these sectors, I've divided this up into 6 different activities for the day of a college student. So we have 3 hours in class, 7 hours for sleeping. Down here is 6 hours of work. Let me show you that there. Okay. We have driving for 2 hours. We have other activities for 2 hours, and then studying for 4 hours. So the circle graph here, we show the amount of time spent on each activity totaling 24 hours, and this circle graph can be used to compare the time spent on one activity to the total number of hours in the day. And a couple of questions will help us out here. So the first question says to find the ratio of time spent in class to the total number of hours in a day. Looking back at our circle graph here, we are interested in the time spent in class, which right here represents 3 hours. So we're looking at the 3 hours over the 24 hours that there are in a day. This fraction can be reduced to lowest terms, dividing both the top and the bottom by 3. We have 1/8. So 1/8 of our day is spent in class. The second question is right down here. It says, find the ratio of working time to class time. So if we go back to our circle graph here, we're doing the in-class ratio again, but we're also comparing this to the working hours. So we're working for 6 hours, we're in class for 3 hours. We're told to find the ratio of working time to class time. Let's come back over here and work this out. So we work for 6 hours and we're in class for 3 hours. Simplifying this gives me a total of 2/1, or 2. In lowest terms, we would say that the ratio would be 2:1, or just 2 in this case. And here that ratio of time spent in class to the total number of hours in the day was 1/8. Now there are times when instead of numerical increments such as these, there may come a time when a circle graph can have percents instead. Could be the percent of a whole. Occasionally, and actually most of the time, a circle graph will give you information, everything that you need to know prior to the question. Something from like a survey or something from a study saying these are each of the individual answers, and then they'll give you some questions to answer. This was a foundation for what circle graphs are. And you may be asked ratio questions, and much like the graphs that we've dealt with in the previous video, it may just be, say, what's the total amount spent on this one compared to the full day? Or what was the total amount spent on this particular activity? Things like that. This takes care of circle graphs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.